one of the things that you touch on right at the beginning of the book is just helping us to discern what is a nation. So, what's a nation?
Yes, this is something that I actually discuss in somewhat more detail in my first book, Political Visions and Illusions, and I have a whole chapter in that book that's devoted to nationalism. And in order to unpack that, I had to define what a nation is. And it turns out it's a rather slippery category because there's more than one definition of nation. I live in Canada. I've lived in Canada for almost 4 decades now, although I was born in the United States, not far from Chicago. And in Canada, we are constantly struggling with what it means to be a nation and even whether we are a nation. So, some people would say that Quebec is a nation within a nation because the majority of the population is French speaking. There are, I have Greek Cypriot background on my father's side. And if you've ever seen that wonderful movie from 2002, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, that you have this very stereotypical Greek nationalist character Gus Portokalous, who says that the Greeks invented everything. So there's kind of pride in being Greek, even if you don't live in Greece or Cyprus or a Greek speaking country. And so in a sense, to be a Greek is to be a member of a particular nation. But there's also this political definition of nation, which I think is very significant as well. I think Americans and Canadians alike, officially we adhere to a civic understanding of nation. To be a member of a nation is to share political institutions, to share a constitution, to share the the, um, uh, the citizenship and the political institutions that govern us. And I think that that's probably the most prominent definition of nation that we would find in the Western world, especially in English speaking democracies.